Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore dan Om Swastiastu. I will presentation my PPT analysis of characteristic and categories of novels. Children fiction, Negeri Lima Menara. Young adult, The Godfather. Adult fiction, Pride and Prejudice. Negeri Lima Menara. Negeri Lima Menara is a novel by Ahmad Fandi. The novel is very famous in Indonesia and has inspired many readers with its motivational message. Located at the Darussalam Guntur Modern Boarding School Ponorogo, it's Java, West Sumatra, Bandung, and London. Plot: the story of the life of 6 friends who study at Madani boarding school. Starting with the story of Ali Fikri, a young man from Minangkabau who buried his dreams and becoming an engineer and follow his mother's visit to study at the boarding school. Alif meet his 5 best friends, namely Bakso from Goa, Raja from Medan, Said from Surabaya, Atang from Bandung, and Dul Majid from Madura. They give themselves the name Sahibul Menara because they often gathered under the tower, and they also shared their big dreams and dreams. Characteristic: religious. This novel emphasizes the importance of faith, prayer, and hard work in achieving goals. Inspirational. This novel is very inspiring depiction the struggle of the main character, Ali Fikri, in pursuing his education and dreams. Education and motivation. The moral message conveyed is the importance of education as a way to achieve dreams and change fate. Followers of friendship. Strong friendship between Alif and his friends. His friends support and motivate each other in pursuing their dreams. Category: realistic fiction. Negeri Lima Menara is included in the realistic fiction genre because the story depicts realistic everyday life that can happen in the world. The setting and characters are very relatable to many people. Consolation. Negeri Lima Menara is a novel rich in positive and inspiring values with a background of religion education, strong friendship, and the struggle to pursue dreams. This novel has succeeded in interacting to many readers from various circles, especially teenagers. This novel is not only entertaining but also provides valuable lesson about the importance of education, hard work, and cultural diversity. The Godfather. The Godfather is one of the most widely recognized classics in cinema history. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola and released 1972, the film is an adaptation of the novel of the same name by Mario Puzo. The novel characters the life of the Italian-American mafia family. The Corleones depicts the work of organized crime in a way that has never been done before. Plot: The Godfather. The powerful Corleones crime family in post-World War II American. Vito Corleone, the aging patriarch, navigates in complexities of organized crime while maintaining a strong family bond. The story centers on his youngest son, Michael, who honestly wants nothing to do with the family business. However, after failed assassination attempt on Vito, Michael becomes increasingly involved as the family's Ralph's intensity transforms from reluctant outsider to a ruthless leader, ultimately taking over the family empire. The Godfather successfully runs his drug business in the fields of prostitution, drugs, and gambling, and others. Characteristic: complex plot and intrigues. The novel has very complex plot with many intrigues and internal and external conflicts. Family and royalty theme. The main theme in this novel is family and royalty. The relationship between the members of the Caroline family are emphasized. Violence and power. The novel does not shy away from depiction of brutal violence and power. Category: crime fiction. The Godfather is classic example of crime fiction. The novel explores the life and operational of the mafia underworld with a focus on organized crime. Conclusion: the novel shows that the criminal world is an inescapable circle where power and betrayal are always present. The ending implies that although Michael managed to secure his family's power, he lost many valuable things in the process, including his inner peace and his relationship with his wife and children. The novel depicts the moral complexity and consequence of difficult life choices in the criminal world. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice, the second novel by English author Jane Austen, published in 1813. This novel about manners follows the development of Elizabeth Bennet, the book's main character, who realizes the consequence of hasty judgment and begins to apprehend the difference between superficial kindness and true kindness. Plot: Pride and Prejudice follows Elizabeth Bennet, one of five sisters in a genteel but financially precious family. The novel explores themes of love, classic, and reputation. The story begins with the arrival of Mr. Bingley, a wealthy bachelor in their neighborhood. Elizabeth meets Mr. Darcy, Bingley's love friends, who interpers proud and arrogant. Misunderstanding issue particularly regarding Darcy's feelings for Elizabeth. As the plot unfolds, Elizabeth prejudices again, but Darcy are challenged as they learns more about his true character and complexities of social class. Ultimately, misunderstandings are resolved, and Elizabeth and Darcy acknowledge their mutual love, leading to a happy conclusion. Category: characteristic: complex characters. Each character has depth and complexity, and even the supporting characters are depicted in rich detail. Relationship with development focused on development of the relationship between Elizabeth and Darcy, from initial prejudice to mutual understanding. Focus on characters development. Jane Austen the depicts deep character development, especially in the main characters Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. Plan plot structure. Well structured plot with various interrelated subplots. Category: Romance. The novel is about the relationship between Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy, who initially have a poor impression of each other. Consolation. Pride and Prejudice remains a beloved classic for its complex characterization, sharp social critique, and timeless love story. The novel not only entertains readers but also invites them to reflect on universal themes such as love, prejudice, and personal growth. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore dan Om Santi 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 Om.